All right, today I'm going to be talking about a scanner. It's called Thinkscan. I played for this about like 2 days since I've had it. So yesterday and today, so 2 days. I've used it about on 4 vehicles in that time. I mean, it's not that bad. I think it's probably around like $100. This video is sponsored by this company for this, so I can promote their scanner. I'm going to talk about the ups and downs on the scanner that I've came across. If you haven't already, give it a thumbs up, comment down below if you have any questions about this scanner or any other scanner that you would like me to do a review on, and I can give it my input on that. And hit that subscribe button for more upcoming videos in the future, and we'll go ahead and start this video after the intro. All right, first things first. Comes in a little decent box, feels more legit. I've had another scanner that I got from a different company and didn't feel as authentic. So the one that we're going to be doing the review on is going to be the Thinkscan 600. There's the 601 and then the 602, or 601 and 609. The 609 is the one that can do the oil light, brake light, or the BPM brake parking module. You can reset it, you can unlock it for that. Same thing as this one, you can do that for this one too as well. And then the tire pressure monitor system. This was like one thing that kind of caught my eye on. This is the reason why I really wanted to do a review on this. Then as for the red one, that one does electric throttle body relearn, which is great when you do throttle body like relearning procedures. So when you do a new throttle body, you go ahead and install it. Now for scanners that are a few $1,000s, I have that capability. Now this will defeat the couple thousand. So I mean, you spend $100 versus a couple thousand, it might work. I haven't done it on this one, so this one doesn't have that feature, so I'm just letting you know that. And then you have the injector relearn balance, so you can do the balance test, and the BMS, and then the DPF. I don't know the abbreviations for those. So let's talk about the 600. So as of right now, it's a decent scan tool. Pretty much that's what it is. You have the power on. It lets you know if you're getting power from the car. If you don't get this, then obviously you got something going on with your car, cigarette lighter, fuse. So it lets you know when it's on. Now DTCs, pending codes, it'll illuminate yellow, and then right here, or I think it's this one, pending codes, or no, permanent codes will be red. So no DTCs. I haven't experienced that one. I think it might be green. So very simple setup. One thing I like about this is the fast response. Let me see if I can get this to illuminate like that. So let me change out the contrast right there. All right, so we have these buttons right here. IM for IM monitors, ER for erase, the check engine light, and then DTC is for the codes. Now you do have the back button, and then this is your help button to determine which codes. Then you have an up and down, and then left and right arrow, and then your OK button. So those are the only functions. It does come with a memory card when you get the box. It's a little USB drive. This does have a memory card. I did notice that. I don't want to pull it out, so it does have a little micro USB, and it does have it's a C charging port. So this is not battery operated. This is just so when you want to update this. This does come with a lifetime update, so which is great in that sense too as well. So you can get the updates and all that, and if there's any corrections, which I'm gonna be talking about this in this part, that they can update those corrections which needs to be addressed. So let's talk about the pros. For a mechanic, you just want in and out stuff. If you want to check it out, see what the codes are at, and you know, you just don't want to pull out the big scanner and then have it load up and all that. So DTC, we just literally press that button. It's gonna start loading up. Take it about a couple seconds. It's about 5 to 10 seconds max, depending on how it goes. So it'll show fail, and then it'll show pass, whatever. Oh, duh. I gotta have my key on the on position. So let's do this again. So we'll have it keep cycling, cycle. So right now it's going to go ahead and restart the procedure again. So all right, on the third one I think it should pass. So that's fail, and then this one it should pass. So right there, okay. So now it found the computer that it's for. All right, so the manufacturer code is defined by the manufacturer. Press OK to select manufacturer. So we're going to press OK, and you see how right here you have a pending code. So this will let you know if there's a pending code automatically. So that's one feature I like about it. And then the red light's like, hey man, there's something going on. So that's a good feature too. And I'm pretty sure, like I said, I haven't seen it yet because I've been using it on cars with codes. I'm pretty sure this might be green, so you would think. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and press OK. So the car that I'm on is a Ford, and I don't know if they automatically did do this or anything. But I'm on a Ford, and so that's the first thing that it's on is a Ford, but I'm pretty sure I don't think so. I think for the when I was doing it on a Prius, it didn't pop up automatically. So anyways, so we're gonna go ahead and press OK just for that manufacturer. All right, so our codes, obviously, let me go ahead and turn this around. All right, no, we'll keep it like that. So we have the cylinder head temperature sensor circuit, high input. What else? Mass airflow sensor. I just unplugged these just so I can pull up the codes right here, so it'll show the DTC. So right there, so it'll show the code P0113 and then the generic code. So let me go ahead and show you this. So right there, it's generic pending, the air temperature is pending. Obviously the mass airflow sensor and those tie down together. Then we have our cylinder head temperature. Now it lets you know if it's pending. There's a permanent code, coolant thermostat, temperature below thermostat regulating temperature. That's just because I was messing around with some things. Now let's get back. Now we can press the help button to help. This is what I like about this scanner. So we press the help button, and then this gives us another breakdown of what it says. So P1289 cylinder head temperature CHT sensor is to transmit the cylinder head temperature to the ECM in thermistor principle to monitor the engine's temperature and cooling speed. For some complicated engines, each cylinder has a cylinder head temperature sensor. So that kind of tells a little breakdown of what that code is and what's the purpose of what's going on. Let's go back because I know there was another one that kind of explained it. So let's try this one. The thermostat. The role of the thermostat is to close when the coolant temperature is too low to allow coolant to circulate in the engine so as to improve warm-up speed. While when this temperature reaches the set temperature, the thermostat will open to allow coolant circulate to water tank radiator to effectively improve coolant efficiency. The DTC shows that required engine working temperature in the set time after the engine starts. Cause of the failure includes thermostat stuck at on position, error in the engine coolant temperature sensor. So I had the engine coolant temperature sensor unplugged for a little while, and it popped this code. So this lets you know where you should be looking at. So it'll let you know if the thermostat is stuck on the on position or error in the engine coolant temperature sensor, or etc. See, it gave you two things that right there, so that helps you narrow it down. So either our thermostat is either the issue or the engine coolant temperature sensor is the issue. So which is perfect for that. Obviously, I mean, that's what I love about it. For not all of them, they're going to tell you. I haven't done the print and all that stuff. Setup, I went in the beginning because obviously we're in the US. I set my thing to imperial instead of metric. So that's one thing you should do when you get the scanner. Beeper, I didn't do that. Record mode, I think you can do record mode. Let's see what's up with that. You can change the languages right there. Data review. I think that's when you do the whole record mode. You can review the data stream. There's no recorded data, so we didn't do that. Review DTCs. We didn't do that, so we didn't record anything. So this will save, I think, this file right there. So we didn't do none of that. Now another thing is, so let's go right here. They have the brake light, the tire pressure monitor, and then the forgot what the third one was. The third one was the ABS and the SRS. So the airbag and all that. So waiting for this. All right, so reset brakes, oil reset, and then reset TPMS. So these are the things that you can function, but the other one where I did mention about the ABS and the SRS, that it can pull up those codes. All right, so let's say if we wanted to reset the oil, it'll let you know if that function is available for this vehicle. So check in the file, please wait. And let's just say Ford. Switch ignition on, so which we already did. Manual reset. So the function is in manual reset mode. This this function is manual reset mode. So I mean, it has to be manually setted. So we'll click OK. We'll see if we can find our option, and it'll give us a breakdown for transit connect. So right here, communicating. So we got 2005 and up to 2005, and then 2006 to 2011. I don't have a 2006 to 2011, so my function is it's a 2014. So, but I mean, I don't have the oil reset. So let's just say whatever, so and so. This will give you a breakdown of how to do it step by step, and then you would press the right, because you would see the bottom right arrow, and then it'll tell you how to do that. All right, so I don't have that in my situation, so we're good for that. That's one thing I like. Then we'll press the OK. So then we'll go back, and then we will go to reset tire pressure monitor system. Now this is one of the pet peeves about this. I do not like. Already 2 cars it failed. So that's a bummer on. Now you can program your tire pressure sensors to the vehicle. I haven't done that yet. I don't know how to do that, so you gotta get some codes for the tire pressure monitor sensors, or you gotta get the little sensor codes. So you gotta get those and then program them. So I don't have those codes, so I can't program them. So let's check out this for the tire. Let's just say if we wanted to reset the light, because obviously, you know, sometimes you gotta program the light. Now we can do a manual select, and then, you know, tire pressure sensor reset. So if we install new sensors, we can basically do that feature. I haven't done that feature because I don't need to replace any at the moment. So let's say tire pressure warning light reset. Now this is the thing that kind of frustrates me, unless if it's not with my year. So transit connect, that's what I have. So 2014 to 2015, that's my year. So that's within that month range. So 05, 2014 to 12, 2015. We'll press OK, and then this will give you a step-by-step procedure. Now, perform the system check procedure. Check the tire pressure level. Apply information display control to the steering wheel. Choose, set, press OK. So I'm going to kind of give you an idea. So we're going to basically go right here. So on that setup, let me back this up so you can see it with me. So right here, it says go choose the second one. We're going to go ahead and driving assistance. So we're going to go right there. Let me go back real quick. So we're on trip, we're on the menu, and then we're going to go to settings, because I think that's where driving assist. So driving assist is right there. So we're going to press OK, because that's what it says. So press OK. Then it says choose tire, press and let's go to, and hold OK until confirm is displayed, or press and hold the tire pressure button, monitoring reset button if equipped, until confirm is displayed. I don't have none of that. The way how you got to reset this vehicle is you got to press the hazard button. You got to double tap it every time. So I'll show you right here, for instance. So that's 1, 2, 3, and then so tire left front, train left front tire. So now I'm in the learning mode. So this doesn't provide that, and I already came across 2 cars that had that, and it didn't specify it. And I mean, obviously it should give you a good breakdown on how to do it, but it didn't do that. So that's one pet peeve about it. Now let's talk about another thing too. So I mean, that's only the main pet peeve as of right now. So let's go back. Reset brake, I think that's for, like, you can use those for Mazdas. I don't know, I don't have a Mazda at the moment. I wish I did, so I can't try it. So let's go to scan vehicle. So we'll do Ford. Where are you, Ford? Huh. Oh, there it is. So USA Ford right there. Diagnose. I haven't done this one yet, so bear with me on this one. So right here, attention, if you meet any of the problems during the driving test, please send the following ID back to the local's office for deeper investigation. So, I mean, if you have any issues, you can, contact someone. So, all right. So, let's get this going. We're going to press OK. So, we'll do automatic diagnose. So this will be for the ABS, traction control, and all that. So this will pull up everything on that, that it can function, or for its sole purpose. All right, so let's just say, RCM, it does that one. So restraint control module, the ABS, and the traction control. So the restraint control module is the airbags and all that. So we pressed OK on that. So we're waiting for that. Let's see. Read faults. Key on, engine off, or we can do this one, retrieve the keys. Battery voltage low, invalid system. So these will give us our U codes, which is great because U codes can do a lot. As of right now, my battery is kind of getting low, so it's actually giving me a battery voltage for one of those issues. Now this other code, I don't know what it's for. It's probably because of the battery. So anyways, and it's giving us a little red light too. So let's back that up. I think it's because of the check engine light too. We do have an actuation test. Ooh, let's see this. Hydraulic motor pump. Let's see. So let's see what's going on with ABS. See if we can function that. So I think we press the OK button for on. Nope. Okay, so we're gonna go left, right, and then we'll press the button or the OK. So hydraulic pump motor is on. I don't hear it functioning. So I'm pretty sure, like, if you wanted to check to see if you're getting power to the ABS and try that. So I want to see, but usually when you hear the hydraulic pump motor, you can hear it making a weird sound. So anyways, let's get off that. Let's just try this one, the actuation test. Right rear dump. Let's like front right, left. So I think this can help us test out the voltage for that. So I think that would be great. So without turning on the vehicle and all that. So make sure you always turn it off just in case. All right, cool. So we'll go ahead and turn that off. So this is a pretty decent feature. I haven't played too much on it. All right, so let's check out the airbag lights. I don't have any airbags, so in that sense. See, read faults, retrieve codes. So no codes. So that will give us codes if they were anything. All right, so now let's go back. OBD scanner. Now let's say if you wanted to check your IM monitors. So we'll just press the IM monitor button. So since DTCs were cleared, so we'll check that out. Now this will give us an incomplete, okay, and all that. So we'll press the up and down like that. One thing I don't like about this is that when we're driving, I don't want to be scrolling down on this as I'm driving. So I want like a list right here and a list right there. There's another scanner that I do like about that. I will talk about that in a different video. So that's another thing. It's like more of the older style. I mean, you have a big screen, so they should update that and correct that piece. All right, so anyways, the drive cycle, same thing. While you're driving it, you can see if you can find anything like that. So that's another thing too. And so if you wanted to erase the codes, we can do erase codes. Are you sure you want to erase the codes? Of course I do. Put the key on the on position and so forth. So it erased the codes. So again, I had the check engine light. So anyways, my battery's low for that. So all right, so anyways, bad example for that. So I gotta hook up a jumper to it. I've had this on for a little while. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and click DTCs if there's any codes. Like I said, this is perfect for that. So that'll pull up anything for that. So again, we cleared the codes. Let's see if we see any codes. So if we have any hard codes, I have this unplugged. So those are my permanent codes. Now, if you have permanent codes, they cannot be cleared. You have to drive them until you fix the issue. So the one that's pending, that's the one that's unplugged. These permanent codes, those need to be driven until they're cleared. So all right, anyways, we'll go back on that. Now let's click into the OBD2. So we're going to press the OK for that. All right, cool. So this will tell us DTCs in the ECU, readiness completed, readiness not completed. This is a key factor in this when purchasing a car too. So readiness not completed, that'll let you know if someone cleared the check engine light in this process, and it shows you what's not completed. Basically, you just need to see the readiness not completed. You want to make sure that's at 0 or there's only 1, and then the evap is the one that's not completed. So we'll go ahead and press the OK. And then basically this will give us the evap testing. We can do that. The O2 sensor testing, onboard monitor testing, freeze frame, which is great. So that'll let you know what happens if you understand that. IM monitor readiness, so the monitors for the computer, read codes, erase codes, data stream, and then this can give you a view of graphic items. So let's say if we wanted to, I think this gives you up to 4. So let's do engine coolant temperature sensor to fuel short trim. Oh, so yeah, so we can do 4. So we can do the map, the long trim, and then that shows us where we're at. So if anything happens, anything changes, each color is specified. Now it's not in its own little box and everything, but you'll still have a little graph view, and it'll expand as you have it running. So we'll go ahead and back up on out of that. So you get up to 4 graph views, so which is great. Now the data stream, now let's say if you didn't want a little graph, we'll do view all items. So that'll be all the things, engine coolant temperature sensor and all that. So this is a very great breakdown of what it can access. So I mean, it has its ups and its downs. So, I mean, it gives you the the throttle position. Let's see, or push the gas pedal all the way down. It shows that. So it shows the live data while the key's on the on position. and it shows your battery voltage, control module voltage, 9.2. Obviously my car's not going to start right there. Ambient air temperature, absolute throttle position, so we can make it, you know, right there when we press on the gas pedal. So all that right there, command throttle, so 100%. What type of fuel is it? It's gas. Currently it's either ethanol or gas, so it'll let you know that. So I mean, those are the key factors, the ups and the downs. I'm just not really about the tire thing, so that's one thing I hate about it. But other than that, the quality feels great. Like, I mean, this feels really sturdy, heavy duty. I could probably toss this around and it feels nice and strong. Does feel hollow on the inside, but I mean, again, the whole casing itself feels very dirty. So, I mean, if this video helped you out, give it a thumbs up. Comment down below if you have any more questions on this that I can talk about. And then hit that subscribe button for more upcoming videos in the future. And thanks for watching.